Welcome back to Trek Yards, everyone. I'm Captain Human.
And I am Commander, possibly me, possibly remastered, possibly visual review, possibly faithfully Commander Cockings. We'll see. We'll see.
That's right. Today we are here to talk about the Discovery Season 3 trailer and the fact that they got some aliens in it. But it's good because they're not like reimagined totally different aliens. They did
Please,
something
Stuart.
right.
Please, Stuart, think back to Discovery Season 1, and there was a leaked image of an extra that posted, and they were called out as Klingons, and the internet was a storm because no one believed them because it was absurd. And we did the whole long video, and people compared to TMP, but obviously it's not right. And then the show came out, and we disappointingly said, "Oh no!" I think we said, "Oh no!" But there might be different versions. Might be haired Klingons, no ridge. We kept giving them the benefit of the doubt, and they kept proving us wrong. But in Season 2, they listened to these very, very justified comments of Brian Fuller's bad art design, and they added hair, they tweaked the makeup, they refined it a ton. Everyone looked better. Big win. Not quite good enough, but big win. Andorians came out pretty close, but still a bit different, and Tellarites middle of the road, but at least they tried. Now, in this Season 3, we have even more time to learn, improve, and think. And they're in the future, which gives them a lot of flexibility, but also they don't need to show any new aliens. But what do we see in this trailer?
We see a group of individuals all wearing white with really weird blasters on their hands. But more importantly, this is probably the remnants of Starfleet or the Federation, or we're not sure exactly. But anyway, there are a few aliens here. We, of course, have an Andorian, which we've seen on Discovery before. A little bit of a difference with some of the little... But it's fine. It's fine. And it's clearly not Morn, but it is his species, which is a Lorian.
Not El-Orion.
No, not El-Orion, just Lorian.
And there's no character called Lorian as well.
I'll even clarify. Lurian. There you go. So we get to see one of them looking exactly as it should. We also see a Cardassian. And again, looking from the details we see here, very, very, very spot on to what it should be. And the last bloke is probably just a human or an android or a shapeshifter or something. Yeah. Could be anything.
And what did you think when you first saw us in the trailer? Because they didn't have to do this. It was a very distinct choice.
I was just appreciative of the fact that they were there, to be honest. They didn't have to do this, and that's one of the biggest problems I had with Enterprise bringing in the Xindi, is they had so much other stuff they could have drawn from. Why create something completely new? So I'm actually glad that Discovery's kind of maybe learned a few lessons, and the fact that there's a Cardassian there working with Andorians and stuff, that's amazing. It's like shows that yes, they've come a long way. It's been a long road from there to here.
Yeah,
930 years exactly.
Yeah, nice. No, it's funny to say this, but one of my biggest problems with Star Wars: The Force Awakens, and it's the problem itself is a symptom of the mindset. Was that if you look at the film, the only aliens from the previous generations was Akbar and Nibnub. There were no Twi'leks, there were no Twidarians, there were no any. You can list them out. You go into Mars Kanata's cantina, and they're all new, and they're none of them memorable really. They're just generic. No one cares, and they were invented so that Bad Robot, J.J. Abrams, owns the rights to them, and they can sell merchandising and get money from merchandising. Very well marketed, because if they'd used anything from the previous films, Lucas would have got the money, or Lucasfilm, or the company. But this is the Star Wars universe, and yes, obviously there's millions of races, but it's these ones are hired for a reason, and utilizing the notable attributes of them can add something to the story. Why have a random alien? Why not have a Twi'lek who then is this, and this? It should be common sense. You look at the roster of what you've got and say, well, does this work for them first? Why wouldn't you? Which is why when I'm seeing the Mandalorian trailer, we saw a Twi'lek and we saw a Rodian. And I'm like, great. And also some new ones. Perfect. And so this trailer, we do see a new alien, a dude, who looks actually like Akbar in some ways. I'm fine with that. But out of the set, we see two Andorians, a human-ish maybe, random dude, Morn-ish, and Cardassian. And it's such a small thing, but it says so much about the mentality of there now, that they're maybe going to start genuinely softening the approach of do our own thing into actually part of Trek world. It's been each season's, they've got better each year, So we can only hope in the third year. And while the Cardassian's blue, I have no problem with multicolours. I think there were several other coloured Cardassians. I know in Star Trek Online you can make variations.
Different shades.
Yeah, and I think obviously, joke about species that yes, they can look variationally different because obviously they're all different, but they should feel about the same. We only really saw like 2 Andorans in season 1 and 2 of Discovery, so that dude with the extra pointy bits felt a little out of place because he was the only one. But in this trailer we can see more, and they'll probably do variations and soften out. And
now it is hard to tell for sure, but the neck ridges on the Cardassian, there's nothing that shows that there, but I hope they include those. I hope they're not gone, but I think they would. They seem to have treated it fairly respectfully, so we'll have to see about that. Somebody mentioned the neck ridges in a comment on one of the other videos, and I just wanted to. I was looking for it, and you can't tell. You just can't tell right there.
And there's Michael Westmore told us when they were interviewing them about Cardassians, the guy that both designed them and did the makeup for them for like 30 years or 20 years. He said that we loved getting actors with long necks because it worked the best. But some actors. And there's one guy that had like almost no ridges because his neck wasn't big. So I as long as they're there in some small way, it's kind of the opposite to the way they approach the Klingons' necks. It's like Klingons' necks don't have all these weird things, and yet they gave them weird things. But Cardassian necks do have side things. They should give them side things. And on to Morn, so there's a lot of flexibility with how you approach him. And also this guy is a bit less big, but he's a warrior, he's a soldier. So all credit to them. And what a great choice to bring a Cardassian back as well. You get a lot of fun attributes with that, especially if we're guessing, we're having fun by saying these are like the rebellion, the Federation rebellion. Member races come together, and the other side we see, which are the more uniforms of the like what's left of the Federation, but in a more corrupt way. And so it's kind of fun that the Cardis would join that struggle. But I mean, they had oppression, they had dominion, they had all these things, so it makes sense they would want to. This point, they'd want to fight against, possible injustice. So a lot to be pulled from this little trailer beat.
Mm-hmm. But it made me smile, I gotta say. It was nice seeing that.
And I didn't see the Cardassian except on our live when people pointed them out. So you can see my genuine reaction in the live. So go back and look at that.
Oh, really? I didn't notice that at all. I saw him right away when I first saw the trailer the first time.
Mine was on the phone.
Oh.
I was like, I gotta watch it. I was excited. And it's funny, like your favourite bit of the Picard trailer was the TOS Bird of Prey Picard era variant. Mine was a Cardassian the Morn, because that says something. And that's such a small detail, but it's so yay. I'm excited.
Yeah, I am too. A lot of potential, and hopefully they treat everything well. So
use the universe, but respectfully.
Yes.
So I think we'd both consider the Telosians relatively respectfully.
Yeah. I mean, we talk about it in our review of that. So go back and watch that as well, guys. Mm-hmm. But they looked pretty good, pretty respectful.
Close enough.
A few changes, but obviously these ones they've toned down the changes, which again, we haven't seen close-ups or anything. There might be some details that might be added or something as well. But anyway, from first glance, it looks pretty good. So happy about that.
Cool. There you go. Season 3 coming soon, maybe eventually.
We don't have a release date for that yet, do we? But anyway, until next time, guys. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, click the notification icon, put your comments down below. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, and of course, support if you can on Patreon. One-time donation at TrekYard. One-time donation at TrekYards.com. Use the code TrekYards at Eaglemoss checkout. We'll get some money off. Or Teespring store. Or like, subscribe. Those are free as well. Or join our Super Chat lives every week. All fun, all fun.
That's right. So until one of those instances, I'm Captain Foley.
I'm Connor Coggins.
And I'm still human.
We'll see who I am.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.